Mr. Madhusudan, who clearly mentioned what the companies want from you, how you need to be working on that. So this institution focuses very, very hard on upskilling you. That's again a good news. The good news is that the recession would be over by then, by the time you pass out, and you may again be sitting in a position where, as Mr. Madhusudan said, by the time you pass out, you could be, you will have 20 opportunities or 20 companies lined up for you, provided you have the skills, right? So there's a lot of good news. Now I want to actually just quickly take you through a story, a very interesting, very inspiring story, which I always love reading. Have you heard about this person called Aruna Sinha? Some of you must have seen, maybe you don't remember the name, but you must have seen some video or must have read about this lady. Is it okay? Shall I start the story?
Yes.
All right. So, Aruna Sinha is from UP, a place near Lucknow, and she was actually a sports person. She used to love football. She was a national level player for volleyball. She wanted to pursue her career in sports and volleyball. But what happened, her father had passed away when she was 3 years old, and the responsibility of the entire family was on her mother. And when she grew up, she wanted to take on the responsibility, share the responsibility. She had 2 more siblings, and she decided that she should have a job, because she could not pursue, like we were taking example of Sachin Tendulkar. Not everyone becomes Sachin Tendulkar. So she decided to take up a job, and she started pursuing these opportunities in these paramilitary forces like BSF, CRPF, ITBP, because you can also pursue your sports when you're working there. Unfortunately, she did not get any opportunity, but once she got an interview call in CISF, she was on the way. She hopped on a train, a passenger train in a general compartment. She was traveling in the night, and it was overcrowded. And she was standing somewhere close to the door, and there were 4 or 5 thugs who actually wanted to snatch her chain. She was wearing a gold chain gifted by her mother. That was the only expensive thing she had. And she did not want to let the chain go, and she was a sports person, very strong-willed, and she tried resisting, and nobody was there to help her. Nobody out of the entire, fully crowded compartment, nobody helped her. And these people snatched the train and threw her out of the train. She fell down on the tracks from a running train, and she was badly injured. She could not even move because she had broken ribs and a lot of fractures. And it was a track, there were trains coming all the time, and the next train that came, her leg was on the rail, and the train actually cut her leg. She was lying there till she was found the next morning by locals. 49 trains had passed, and she lost a lot of blood. She was not conscious. Locals took her to the railway station. She was lying on the platform for a very long time. After that, she was taken to the government hospital, where she was treated in some, I don't want to get into those details, but those are very, very gory and very scary details. Then what happened, finally she was taken to AIIMS, and she was getting treated there, and when she realized what she had lost, and not just the leg, but the future, the life of a sports person, all her dreams, everything was lost. At some point, she decided that she is going to do, since God gave her life, she decided to use it for something better. And she decided that she would climb Mount Everest. She had not even started walking, but she had decided that she was going to climb Mount Everest. And she connected with one, Bachendra Pal. Thank you. You always save me here. So she connected with Bachendra Pal. She's the first woman Mount Everest climber. She connected with her, and Bachendra Pal actually told her that in this situation, in this condition, if you have decided to conquer Mount Everest, the fact is that you've already done it. The only thing now you have to do is physically go there and just go to the mountain. But deciding to do something like this is actually more than enough. Then she started her training and she continued, worked very hard for the next 1.5 years, and this accident happened in 2011. And in 2013, she actually climbed Mount Everest. And not just that, after that she decided that she would also climb the highest peaks of every continent, all the 7 continents, and she has actually done it. All the 7 highest peaks of 7 continents she's climbed. Today she's got Padma Shri, she's got so many other awards, she's been recognized by so many different organizations and prime ministers and presidents and chief ministers and globally. And she's also decided to open one organization where she wants to support sportsmen, and she's funding it. She's also written a book, so she's also an author, and she's also married and is well settled now. So I would like to show you some pictures so you can connect.